Hello, what's good, accountants on ladder? That's me, Shanita Jones, CPA, and I am coming today to have a serious conversation with you. And I just have one single question for you. And the question I have for you is, what are you doing? What are you doing? You said that you want to grow your firm. You said that you want to build your team. You said that you want to scale. Maybe you want to replace your corporate job. Maybe you want to bring on a new person. Maybe you want to retire your spouse. You have all of the that you want to do, that you talk about doing, but actually in practice, what are you doing? What are you doing? So if you're catching this live, do me a favor and say hey so that I know that you can hear me and see me okay. And if you're catching this on a replay, give me a hashtag replay so I know you saw it. So in light of today being Sunday, I do have some thoughts. And even the Bible tells us that faith without works are dead. So you're sitting here yesterday, the day before, years before, and today, and you're saying, I'm going to do all of these things, but your actions aren't really in alignment to actually get them done and accomplished. So today I'm here. I hope I'm stepping on some toes because when people step on your toes, you know what that does? It gives you discomfort. And when we begin to experience discomfort, you know what we do? We reposition ourselves and we move. So I told y'all I came to disrupt the accounting community. That's what I came to do. I came to leave this place much different than it was when I got here and to make client acquisition, getting clients, a whole lot easier than it's been in the past, less stressful, less games, and to put the power back into your hands. Because you know what? When I was out here trying to get my first client, second client, quit my job, retire my husband, when I had all these plans, there were not a lot of people that was out here able to actually give me the playbook. I got the playbook for you. And I'm going to tell you something. Every time you say, I'm not out here marketing because all of my business comes from word of mouth and I get referrals, that's fine and that's well, but where's your power in it? What happens when the referrals dry up? Or what happens when you don't like the person that is referred to you, but because of your loyalty and your alliances and future referrals, you stuck working with suckers, job turkeys, people that you don't want to be bothered with. So this is what I'm going to do. This is my gift to you. I am hosting my training. It's free. Close a deal on your lunch break. And it's called Close a Deal on Your Lunch Break because I seriously close deals on my lunch break. That's how, and it was gradual. So I asked you, what are you doing? Because doing is an action verb and it's an action verb in present tense, meaning that it may be Sunday and you may be spending time with your families or relaxing, thinking about your week. And I hope you're doing it. And I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. But something should be in motion, something should be happening. A plan or goal, they should have steps. They should have dates. Like by this date, I'm gonna have this set up. And it doesn't have to be crazy dates, crazy goals, and crazy, that's subjective, but it doesn't have to be goals beyond anything that makes you uncomfortable. And if your goal does make you uncomfortable, chop that goal down and break it into manageable, digestible chunks. Because what happens, hey, Heather, thanks for tuning in. What happens when you make these really big goals? Like, what are your goals? For the people that want to quit their jobs that are watching, tell me your date that you would like to quit your job. And for the people that are already full time in your firms, tell me what your goal is. Is it an additional $10,000 a month? Is it additional 5,000? Is it to hire a person? Is it to not work so hard? Is it to be able to take the weekend off and not worry about work? Is it to only work with people that you enjoy working with? You see, a lot of us are going to have different goals, different things that excite us. So if you don't want a six-figure or seven-figure firm, that's fine. You don't have to have one, but you want something. If you didn't want something, you wouldn't be in this group. You wouldn't be watching from my Shanita Jones page. You wouldn't be watching as I stream live onto YouTube. Because the only reason and way we are connected and you are hearing my voice is because at one point, sometime or another, you said that you wanted to grow your firm, serve your clients better, or you wanted to be able to grow your revenue within your firm. So now you're here. So now you're here. What are you going to do? And A lot of times the reason why, okay, Cassandra, additional 15K a month, let's go. Now, Cassandra actually is a unique situation. I hope you don't mind me talking about you. Because Cassandra does tax planning. If you're doing tax planning or tax representation, these projects seem to or tend to be more in nature of like one-time projects. The same thing with people that do cleanups. Like some people specialize in just working with cleanups. Now, in the past, I would have thought that it's much more difficult to grow those types of businesses using paid traffic and organic traffic and marketing, but it's really not. The key to doing that is you have to have a consistent flow of leads. And in order for you to have the consistent flow of leads, guess what? You need to do something. You joined that program, you gave the people your good money, your hard earned good money, and you didn't stick to it. You signed up for a class at some point in time. You paying for all these apps and gadgets and software. And let me tell you something else. Y'all will sit there and not get clients because you can't decide, do you want to use ClickUp or Asana or a Monday or Sweet Dash? What CRM are you using? Drop your CRM in the chat box or workflow tool or whatever we calling it. Or you can't decide between Text, Dome, and I don't even know what the other one is, Financial Sense. So we get stuck. What are you doing? Thinking that is a real thing that, as CEOs, as business owners, we do have to think about what we're going to do. But if you get stuck in that phase of stinking thinking, you are not going to go anywhere. What are you doing? And I'm bold enough to tell you that the solution to everything that got you stuck in your business, the solution to everything that has you feeling like you can't proceed, it lies within your sales process. If you could just get more money in your business, if you could just get more leads, and then you could just close more sales, you could get the right CRM. You could actually hire somebody to tell you what the right CRM is and for somebody to actually implement and set that CRM up for you. But you can't do that if you're not making any money. If you're sitting there thinking, when you think too long, you think wrong. You talk yourself out of things. You fall behind. Well, I was going to have this done by this date. And since I didn't get it done this year, I'm just going to wait till next year. And then next year, and next year, next year. Next thing you know, you look up and you are the same place you were, which is not where you want to be. So I have a solution to that. Since I know that everything that goes wrong in your business begins with sales or lack thereof, I'm hosting a training and I'm going to show you how to close more clients in less time without feeling sleazy. So, everybody running around here waiting for these proposals to come back, guess what? You about to get mad at me, but it's okay because you're going to get better. For everybody sitting around saying that they feel sleazy and they don't want to sell because they don't want to be pushy and they don't want to sell, guess what? You don't have to. Because with this process that I'm going to teach you and with this sales script that I'm going to give you, is no reason for you to feel salesy or sleazy. Because the way that I teach you to do it, your leads are actually going to come to you. You're not going out harassing people in their DMs. You're not posting 50, 11 messages a day on your Facebook or on your Facebook wall, thinking if you change up the colors, it's gonna make different. You're not bragging about the same testimonials over and over and over again for dear life, like that was the only success you had and you had no more. No, we ain't doing all that. There is a much better way, and that's what I'm gonna show you. So the last time we hosted this training, I actually had to upgrade my Zoom because we had over 500 people register for it. Y'all on Zoom all day. Y'all know the Zoom limits. So I ain't even got to tell you. Make sure you get your seat. But I need y'all help. I don't want you to just get your seat. I want you to tag your friends. If you're watching this on one of my public pages I'm streaming to, share it with your friends. Tag your friends. If your friends are in a group, invite them to the group if you're watching from the group. The link for registration is in the comment box, so you can also copy the link, share it with your friends, invite them. I'm gonna teach you the very strategies that I use to close over the last since I started marketing online. I've been marketing online since like 2018. I've sold over $5 million. 19, 21, 2, 3. Yeah. I sold over $5 million pretty much by myself. And I still do other things. And no, I'm not overcharging anyone. The last time we had this the first time I did this training publicly was 2 months ago in March, and people were, "Oh my god, you must be overcharging the people. How are you doing this?" Because I am consistent. Because when I say that I'm going to do something, I'm taking actions every single day doing it. And in order for you to get started taking these actions, the first action you need to take is to click that link and register for this training. Because if you can get more sales, closed, secured, revenue, money flowing into your business, you can use that financial cash resource in order for you to buy other resources that you need. So I see that someone said Heather's using Zoho CRM. We get caught up on which CRM. Where am I going to keep the names? Am I going to keep them in Zoho? Am I going to use HubSpot, Hootsuite? Some of these things I don't even know what they all do to be exact, because really a lot of this stuff doesn't matter. As accountants and financial people, we tend to be overthinkers. And the reason why we tend to overthink is that same thing is what makes us so good at doing the technical aspect of the work that we need to do to be successful. But that's also what makes it so difficult for us to do some of the other things that we do. When you went into business, you did not sign up to be a Facebook ads manager, media buyer. You didn't sign up to be a copywriter. You didn't sign up to be a digital marketer. None of those things. But once you got started, it didn't take you long to realize, and even if you look around, it didn't take you to realize that even though that wasn't what you signed up for, that was what you signed up for. So I'm gonna help you with the first step. The biggest part is May 19th. That's in a couple Fridays from now at 12 noon. Now, these are some of the questions that people ask. The first question that people ask me is, "How much is it?" It is free. You do not need to pay. However, I am giving out 4 call scripts that I use in my firm, and if you would like to have those 4 call scripts and the recording, those are available for purchase, but it's only $17. It costs me money to manage to run all the stuff, so I'm not getting rich off of $17. If you want it, you can register for VIP. If you don't need it, then you don't need it. Now, what happens in VIP? During the training, I'm giving you all the game, so there won't be a whole lot of time for questions and answers about the training. So what we do is we come back on Monday night at 7 PM Eastern. All the times we talking are Eastern. Last time a couple people got confused. We come back on Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern. That's where I answer all of your sales questions. Some people wanna know, "Well, what do I do when I know that they're used to paying less?" Some people may say, "Well, what do you say when a person tells you that's not in your budget? Do you negotiate? How do I negotiate? When should I negotiate?" That's what we're talking about on Monday. So you come to the training, you register for VIP, you get when you register for VIP, you get the call scripts. You also get the recording of the training, and you get the recording of the hot seat coaching, and you also get, something else. Oh, you get to convert your calendar to cash, my little black book. So everybody that stays to the end of the training, whether you pay for VIP or not, you get a little black book, convert your calendar to cash. I give it out at the end of the training. So if you would like those goodies, all you need to do is register. You have absolutely nothing to lose, everything to gain. People say, "Will there be a recording?" Yes, there'll be a recording, but the recording will only be available in the Facebook group for 72 hours. After 72 hours, if you want the recording, you will have to purchase VIP and get the video out of the portal. It's a live training. It's not pre-recorded. It's actually me live in the flesh there with you, talking with you back and forth. Um, and we're gonna have a good time. This will be, the second time I'm doing this training for the general public. This is a training I originally did for clients that worked with me at the highest level. They paid $30,000 to work with me, in a former business that I had, and that was the only time I did this training for them, and now I am doing this training for all of you. So if you're stuck in a rut in your business, you need to be on this training. You can't take more clients because you don't have enough time to do the work and you're overwhelmed. You need to be training because you need to figure out how to get more clients so you can get money and peace right to help you. You don't do marketing because you don't know what to say. You really need to be on this training because once you're on the training, you understand what to do. Then you can either hire somebody to do it for you, or you can learn some strategies to do it yourself and make it easier for you to be able to do it yourself. So I'm so excited because in about 20 minutes, We're actually gonna start training with some of the 17 accountants that are in our Profitable Webinar for Accountants program. Don't worry, that program does not open enrollment does not open up again until next time, but I will be telling you about our, um our beginning marketer class. It's called the Break Room for Accountants. I'll tell you all about it after the training on Friday, and it tells you basically how to get started in your marketing campaign. And it's a monthly membership. It's a subscription service. You sign up. It has a live community and everything. So it's gonna be awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday, May the 19th. Talk soon. Bye bye.